Hello and welcome to day 19 of Christmas Planning Made Easy. Today we're going to finalise the Christmas menu. Hello, I'm Jane from Practically Perfect Mums and I am trying to make a series of videos this year to simplify the Christmas planning process in my own head, and if it helps you at all along the way then that's marvellous. So how are you doing? How are you getting on? Hopefully you're not finding the process too stressful. If you're the kind of person that just sails through this anyway, then you won't be needing these videos at all. But if you're anything like me and you tend to get a bit overwhelmed or stuck, or you don't know where to start and you're feeling behind, then hopefully you're getting some benefit from these step-by-step videos. And you can always go back and watch the playlist, which I'll link to up here. Go back and watch any previous ones and pick up on anything which you think you might have forgotten or might have slipped through the cracks. So today I wanted to firm up what we're doing for our Christmas dinner. So we already made a sort of a rough plan previously. I have actually, for the first time ever, I've ordered a turkey this year. We've gone for the simple option. We've ordered a turkey, the one that comes in a tray with the bacon wrapped across it already. So it's really simple, doesn't take anywhere near as long to cook as if you had to cook a whole turkey. So it sort of avoids the necessity to get up at the crack of dawn and start cooking, which is really nice, especially now we don't have younger children who wake us up at the crack of dawn. With teens, who knows what time they'll wake up, but it's generally not anything before 9 o'clock, maybe more towards mid-morning these days. So I'm going to start by thinking about the main meal. So we will have the turkey, and then alongside that we'll have roast potatoes. We make we've always made for years some garlic potatoes, which my dad started doing originally, and they're really nice, kind of like, it's like a dauphinoise, but it's kind of our own take on them, and Christmas dinner wouldn't be Christmas dinner without those as far as I'm concerned. This year we've also started a kind of a new tradition through the year actually, where we just started making cauliflower cheese on a regular basis with Sunday dinner. Throughout the winter we generally have a Sunday dinner. My husband nearly always cooks it, and we've started having this cauliflower cheese, which is really nice, so we're going to add that onto our sort of Christmas dinner menu. We always have loads of sprouts because my husband's mad about sprouts. That's his kind of favourite vegetable. Weirdo, I know. And the in-laws tend to bring those for us, so it saves us having to do the sprouts. So it's always good to have a bit of a contribution from other people. Love the fact that the in-laws bring those and we just don't have to think about that. It's not a huge thing, but it is really nice, and to know that's one thing we don't have to do. We also always have pigs in blankets. We buy those, we're pretty lazy about it. We just buy the shop bought ones. I also love gravy with a Sunday dinner or a Christmas dinner, so I have to make plenty to go round, because it just would be no fun if there wasn't enough gravy for everybody to have plenty. So I like to make a nice vat full of gravy, and obviously there's loads of other vegetables that go with it as well, so we just kind of do that, and the crackers and that sort of thing. After the main meal we then have generally a Christmas pudding and brandy butter. That's our kind of traditional side, and then we usually do kind of an alternative pudding as well for anybody that's not so keen on that, or some people just like both, a little bit of both or whatever, so tend to go for both options there. So that's kind of the main meal. For breakfast we tend to keep that really simple, just something like maybe croissants, some strawberries or raspberries, and tea, coffee, Bucks Fizz, juices, that kind of thing. Nobody wants too much breakfast because we know there's going to be loads of food later on and we're always really busy with other things, so yeah, we have to keep that simple. Tea is kind of a strange one because we feel like we're generally catering these days, so we know we need to have food here if people want it. Sometimes they do. We'll have sort of like cold meats, cheeses, pickles, that kind of thing. Otherwise maybe sometimes people just don't want all that, and it's just a case of a cup of tea and some Christmas cake or mince pies, something like that, which is the sort of an easier option. And then we also have lots of snacks available. My people that are coming will probably bring some snacks with them, and we'll have things ourselves. We tend to have like a big box of chocolates, some Christmas biscuits, various different crisps, and nuts. Have to have nuts in shells. It's the one time of the year we always have to have nuts in shells. I don't feel like it's right if we don't have those at Christmas time. And obviously things like oranges and clementines, which which are just kind of in the fruit bowl ready if anybody wants anything healthy, which is unlikely, isn't it? Because they're going to probably be filling up on crisps and sweets and chocolate. The other thing I need to make sure is that we have enough drinks. We need to make sure there's milk for teas and coffees, fizz. My husband will look after that, make sure we've got alcoholic drinks, glass of sherry. I might have to put sherry on the shopping list. I'm pretty sure I don't have any, and that's quite a nice, that's, you know, when we greet our guests, they often have a small glass of sherry, either Christmas Day or when other people come after Christmas as well, they'll probably have a glass of sherry. And also some soft drinks for the children, just normal fizzy drinks or something a little bit more special, you know, and also soft drinks for adults, so, you know, maybe elderflower or Schlur or something like that, just a bit more interesting than a Coke. We normally have sort of fairly similar food each year for Christmas dinner. If you aren't quite sure what you want, then Google will be your friend, or maybe you've got a Christmas cookbook or a cookbook with a Christmas section in it, or magazines or whatever to give you some ideas. Sometimes the ones that the flyers that the shop send out are pretty useful for getting ideas from. And obviously remember to add anything to your shopping list that you'll need throughout the day, and potentially Boxing Day and any other days that you're going to be at home over Christmas. If I get a chance in the middle of all this, I'm going to try and give the fridge a bit of a clean, check what we've got, and do a rough meal plan of meals that we're going to be having over the next few days, because it will get hectic, and I'll try not to end up having to resort to junk food in the run up to Christmas, and obviously make sure that we've got some idea of what we might be eating over the rest of the holiday break. Just a rough idea. I don't feel I need to do like a precise meal plan, but just some ideas about things that we're going to, so we've got some nice, not too difficult to prepare food coming up to Christmas and in the break. So are you going to join me on this mission? If you are, then let's work out the meals that we're going to have on Christmas Day or whichever days you might be catering, and some idea of what we're going to have on the other days, and then maybe see if we've got time to give our fridges a quick clean through, and so that we're kind of tidy and organised, ready for when we start cooking on Christmas Day. So my husband and I will prepare the Christmas dinner together, and the children will help with a little bit of the food prep, I should think. So how does that work in your household? Do you have anybody to help you? Do you share the labour? How does it pan out? I look forward to hearing from you. Best of luck with this mission, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.